Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Christy from Texas Women's University, and I am here to share some yoga with you. So, we're going to do all kinds of different movements, and we're going to be working with our breath this morning. Your breath is a really important part of your yoga practice, and it's going to help you learn how to tell what your body needs and what your body might not need by being able to breathe smoothly and easily if you're moving into a different position in your yoga practice and you find that your breath is not as easy to breathe in and expand your belly, then maybe you need to adjust something so you can find that breath. So, working with our breath, we're going to start using what we call a balloon breath. So we're going to imagine that our belly is a big balloon and we're going to try to fill it up with air. So what we're going to do is take your fingers and bring them where your middle fingers just barely meet each other and put them over your belly button. Just place your hands on your belly so that you can have your fingertips meet by your belly button. We're going to take a deep breath in and you feel your fingertips separate and you exhale and your fingertips come together. So we're just going to do a few breaths of that balloon breath. Breathe in deep and full. Push your breath down into your belly balloon. Fill it up. Exhale. All the air comes out. You feel your fingertips touch back together. We'll do that about 4 more times together. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Let the breath out. Deep breath in. Fill it all the way up. Exhale. Let your balloon release the air. You can think about what color your balloon is. A couple more. Exhale. Nice job. So from here, we're going to bring our hands to our knees. We're just going to think about our spine being a little paintbrush, and we're going to paint circles with our spine paintbrush. It's like the handle of your paintbrush. So just circle yourself around. And there's not a right or wrong. Just move yourself in a little circle. Good. And then reverse your circle will go the other direction. So make your circle go the other way. Imagine you're painting your circle. What color paint do you want to use? What color paint do you want to see today? Good. Now imagine that we're going to paint a big rainbow. And we're going to get a nice side stretch. So we're painting a rainbow above us, up and over. Nice, and paint rainbows the other way. We'll just keep painting our rainbow. What colors do you see in your rainbow? Is there yellow or blue, purple or green? Remember to keep breathing that big belly balloon breath. Nice job. Good. And once you feel good, we're going to extend our legs out nice and straight. And we're going to wiggle our toes. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up those toes. Maybe you scrunch your toes. Squeeze them, pull them back. Good. Now circle out your ankles. So draw circles with your toes. Bob your knees, so pick your knees up and bop them on the ground. Bounce, 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 bounce your knees. Nice. And we'll take behind one knee here, and we'll bend it up. We'll give it a squeeze. Give your leg a little squeeze. And squeeze the other leg. Try to sit up nice and tall. And we'll circle out our wrist. Shake your hands. Good. Bend your elbows. And circle the arms. Big sweep of the arms. roll our shoulders. So squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze them up and relax them down. Do it again. Scrunch them up and relax them down. Scrunch, 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 and relax. And we'll circle them out. So bring them up. Squeeze the shoulders back and down. Up and down. So just like you're drawing a circle. And we'll go the other way. Forward. And we're going to take your ear, so your right ear first, and we'll drop it down to your right shoulder. Take a breath, big belly breath. Exhale, release your air. Good. Coming back, and we'll drop the other ear to the shoulder. Just let it relax. Take a deep breath here. So in our yoga practice, a lot of poses have names of animals or things in nature. So we saw a rainbow, we painted a rainbow. So now we can bring our head back up, and we're going to imagine that we are an owl. And owls can turn their heads really far from side to side. So we're going to try to keep our shoulders still. And with our nose and our eyes, we're going to look over to one side, point your nose to the side. And look back to the front and over to the other side. Back to the front and over. So what does an owl say? Owls say, hoo. So we can imagine when we turn our heads, we're a little owl, we're saying, hoo. 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 All right, so now we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. So we're going to look like a little tabletop. I'll turn to my side so you can see. My shoulder and my elbow and my wrist are trying to be in a line with each other. So you don't want your hands really far away or too close to your knees. Try to get them right in a nice straight line. Hips and your knees are over each other. So wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip and knee. Good job. And from here, we're going to imagine that we are an angry cat at Halloween, and we're going to tuck our tailbone, our bottom down, and we're going to bring our chin to our chest, and our spine is going to move up towards the sky like an angry cat. And then we're going to lift our chin and our tailbone up to the sky so your back moves the opposite direction. And this is called cow pose, so another animal pose like a cow. Moo. Meow. Moo. Cow pose. And meow for cat pose. Stretch your back. Remember to use that breath. Find your way back to that neutral spine with your back flat. We're going to take our hands this time, walk them a little in front of us, coming into a little puppy dog pose. So you're going to let your chest relax down to the ground. Keep your hips over your knees. And just relax your head, puppy dog pose. Nice job. Waggle your tail in the air maybe, like a happy little puppy when he's excited. And slowly walk yourself back up. Find that hands and knees. And then bring your bottom down to your heels so you're sitting down onto your legs. And you're going to let your belly rest down onto your thighs. Forehead down, so you're curling up to a nice little ball. Now see if you can keep that belly breath, so you can keep yourself In your little ball position, remember to breathe into your belly. Nice job. And sitting back up, take a moment here, feel a little stretch through the fronts of your feet as your toes and the tops of your feet are in the ground. Maybe you press your toes into the ground for a moment. Good. And we're going to come up to standing, so you can bring your hands in front of you to help yourself stand up. Walk your hands back and come all the way to stand. Good job. So from here, we'll sweep our arms up and circle them down, up and down. Good. Now we're making our way to a forward fold. Up, reach, stretch, press your feet into the floor. Reach your arms really tall. See how long you can reach. And when you breathe out, let yourself fold forward. Let your arms dangle and your head dangle. Pretend like your arms are an elephant trunk. And you just swing your little elephant trunk. And slowly rolling up. Slow, slow, slow. Good. This is called mountain pose. So we're standing nice and still, like a strong mountain, a tall mountain. Good. And from our mountain pose, we're going to find ourselves in a little tree pose. So just like a little tree in the forest, we're going to take our knee and hold it up, balance on one foot. So you can turn your leg to the side and bring that foot to the inside of your opposite leg. So you're balancing here, either on your little kickstand, your toes can rest on the ground, or you can put your foot on your calf, either below your knee, or maybe if you want to try, you can always stay where you are. It's not any kind of competition if you do a different thing. Maybe you put your foot on your thigh. Yeah. So you can decide, do you want your hands on your hips? Do you want your hands together in front of your heart? Or do you want your hands and arms to be like branches on a tree that are growing big and tall? Yeah. One more breath. Remember your big belly breath. Good job. Bring those hands back together. If you brought your branches up, slowly let that knee come back to the front. Take a breath and step your foot down. Good job. Maybe this leg and foot feels funny, so you give it a little shake. Nice. Reach those arms up. Nice big stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your arms back up to stand in mountain pose. Good job, big strong mountains. And we'll balance on our other side. So pick up the opposite leg. Good. I'm balancing on my right leg this time, but it might be different for you. Turn the knee to the side, and you can either stay in a little kickstand pose with your toes on the ground, foot on your calf or your thigh. Remember to breathe. Good job. It's okay if you wobble. Put your hands where you want them, up in the air, in front of your heart, on your hips. Good. And slowly bringing that knee back to the front. Take your time. Hands can come back towards the palms meeting. Good. And step your foot down. Great job, everybody. We'll inhale, we'll reach our arms up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees from your forward fold. So we're staying down, and we're going to bend our knees and let our bottoms drop towards the ground. Yeah, this is called a squat. So I'll turn to the front so you can see me in my squat. Good job. And we're going to make our way all the way to your bottom. So you can splat down here. You can just fall down on your bottom. However, whatever fun way you want to do it, we're going to make our way there. Boop. Nice job. So from here, we're going to reach those arms up. Bring the soles of your feet together. So you're making a little butterfly. And we'll fold forward. Good job. So see if you can keep your knees out to the side. Your feet can be far away from you. I'll turn so you can see. You can be out there. Slowly bring yourself up. Knees back together. We'll roll onto our back and lay down for just a moment. Bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And a little supine twist. Let your knees drop to one side. And then to the other. Back up. We're going to come back to a seat. Just to end our practice, I want to say thank you so much for coming and letting me share some yoga moves with you. I hope you had fun and enjoy the rest of your day. The awesomeness in me sees the awesomeness in you. Have a great day.